do under pressure? Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
Hi guys, if you've seen the previous video, we replaced valve cover gasket and the spark plugs, and it didn't went really how it was expected. I want to quickly share with you problems which I faced when I replaced the valve cover gasket, so next time if you will do it yourself, you will know where to look properly before thinking that you're done. So, I already mentioned it before, the breathing valve, when you're taking off, if it's never been replaced, 100% it will crack because they were flimsy plastic. So I'm using the cable tie, just push it underneath these clips and it will help you to unplug it. If it's broke, no worries, it's not expensive, you can order from local BMW dealership. Another place is this breathing valve, which is here. Be careful when you unplug it from this place in a valve cover gasket. It's quite tight inside, and because it's plastic, it's tend to crack as well. My biggest fault was, after I unscrewed everything, I didn't expect that the hardest part will be next to the windshield. Basically, if you have F-series models, 5 series, it will have bigger engine bay and you can slightly just drop the valve cover gasket on top with a new gasket. With this model, because the engine bay is smaller, you need to kind of slide it in, and when you're doing these movements with the valve cover, the new gasket dropping off. With the previous gasket, I didn't realize that it's been twisted in some places, so we put everything together, everything looks right. We start the engine and we realized that it's working very rough. But because same time we replaced gasket and the spark plugs, we didn't know what is the issue. I was thinking that maybe the spark plugs, the colder spark plugs with another gap, and the car didn't like it. Car was working very, very roughly. Sometimes I couldn't even start it, and I wasn't sure what's going on. Basically, the next day we came back, we opened engine bay, we took the all plastic out, and we realized that in few places the gasket didn't fit properly and it started leaking oil. So the majority of the oil were coming from this place. I haven't noticed it in the beginning, but probably when the engine gets warm enough, the engine started just spilling the oil everywhere, and because of the boost leak, there wasn't enough vacuum. The engine was working very, very rough. Another problem, because I didn't realize it straight away, I was thinking maybe it's a spark plugs. That's how looks our new spark plugs. Because it took some time for me to understand what's going on. Basically, I just burned the new spark plugs. Maybe it's possible to clean them. I'm not really interested in this. So we replaced new valve cover gasket with another new valve cover gasket, and we took our brand new colder iridium spark plugs out because basically I destroyed them, and we put back our original spark plugs. That's why my advice, guys, when you're doing valve cover gasket, make sure don't rush, take your time, and once the valve cover will be already inside, it's worth with the fingers, just make sure the gasket fits perfectly in all places where it's supposed to be. Don't screw it because it's like 24 or something like that bolts. It's pain in the ass to unscrew it after, and you won't realize it maybe straight away. That's why before you put everything together, make sure the valve cover gasket fits properly. And if you notice some difference after you did this job and the car working differently than it was before, just go back and check it straight away, because otherwise it's having a boost leak, it's working properly, you will have coats like me with a lean lean mix in the engine, and it will cause damage to your spark plugs. That's why, once again, be careful with these two hoses, don't rush, take your time. Once you did it, if you have E-series, this place will be a bit tricky, so don't stress, try to twist the valve cover and slide it in. And with the gasket, before you torque all the bolts, make sure with the fingers. At some places I use just a phone camera to see that the gasket fits perfectly. After that, you can screw it all together and should be everything alright. But yeah, how I told, if you notice some differences in how the engine runs, go back and double check if there is no oil leaks or maybe engine is soaking air. In general, it's not very difficult, but don't expect, if you've never done it before, don't expect that you will do it very quickly. I did a few times in different cars, but I never had any problems before this engine. Hope you will check this video and it will help you. Cheers, guys.